rodeo isn't really all that different from a college track meet. Teams come from all over the region, but the contestants need to bring more than just a pair of shoes. The parking lot at our motel was filled with pickup trucks from the Dakotas and Nebraska. They all had bales of hay in the back. River Falls qualifies as the West only in the sense that it's just shy of being the westernmost point in Wisconsin. It's probably an unfair stereotype, but UW River Falls has the reputation of being the campus where you're most likely to meet a kid from Minnesota. But somehow, about 50 years ago, UW River Falls became the place where Yahoo meets Yeehaw. Friday Night Lights may refer to football in Texas. In River Falls, for one Friday in September, they mean rodeo. The UW River Falls Rodeo is the only college rodeo in Wisconsin. Even on a night when the temperatures were pushing record lows, the stands were filled.
I've never really been to any of the football games. I don't really care about football, but we have at least 1,000 spectators here at each of our performances. And that's just in 2 days. We'll have 3,000 people come on this farm just to see our rodeo.
Annie Shaw of Forest Lake, Minnesota competes in goat tying. This involves her riding her horse the length of the arena, then tackling and tying the legs of a goat.
Oh, she's a good looker, she's a good cooker, she can bend the barbed wire fence, and she can tie goats. River Falls, she's one of your own.
Tony Gillick, who teaches genetics at UW River Falls, recently retired as the rodeo club's advisor.
There were a group of students on campus back in 1963 that were interested in rodeo, and they got together and talked with the administration about forming a rodeo club.
The students' interest may have something to do with the fact that UW River Falls has long offered a program in equine animal science. Equines, most people call them horses, are as much a part of the rodeo as the students. Cowboys try to avoid being thrown from them. Cowboys and cowgirls use them as an assist to accomplish something, like lassoing a calf or chasing down a steer. Or riders simply try and make them go faster around barrels than someone else's horse.
Rachel, it's your home field. You know the turns, you know the pattern. Now put the homework to bed.
Rachel Tiedemann is from Rodeo.
I came up here for their pre-vet program, and then the rodeo program was just a plus. So here for school, of course, and hopefully make it into vet school someday.
Rodeo is not for fragile frames or fragile egos. In some events like steer wrestling, all the travel, all the practice can go down the drain in the first few seconds after the steer leaves the chute. A slow runner at a track meet goes home with a time, even if it's a slow time. If the steer runs the opposite direction, cowboy registers no time at all. While River Falls students compete in the events, they are also responsible for putting on the show. The River Falls Rodeo is unusual because it's student-run.
A lot of schools, their rodeo is funded by the university. The only reason they have a rodeo here is because they went out and solicited $12,000 in sponsorship money to hold this event.
There is a rodeo team at River Falls. There is also a rodeo club. That's because there are some who ride in competition and some just want to be part of the rodeo.
That's the beautiful thing about this organization is that even though you may not ride, we have a club, they support the team members, they help them put on the rodeo, we work it when the team members are riding.
Amanda Johnson of Kendall in Monroe County is president of the Rodeo Club, and she just completed her reign as River Falls Rodeo Queen. She grew up on a dairy farm but came to River Falls to learn to work with horses. At Friday night's performance, she handed her crown, sash, and chaps over to Ashley Horsch of St. Joseph, Minnesota. Once the River Falls Rodeo is over, the team and club will focus on competition at other rodeos between now and next spring.
It's kind of really stressful, especially our spring schedule. We have rodeos back-to-back every single weekend right before finals.
Like other student athletes, they have to manage their sport and their schooling, a task complicated by the fact that the sport involves hauling horses and people on a circuit that extends to the far side of South Dakota.
It's more than fun. Like, we all have such a blast, and it's an amazing opportunity to be able to haul down the road and go to South Dakota, North Dakota, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Departing from the University of Wisconsin River Falls.
Yeah, it may not be the first place that you think of for a rodeo team, but we're here. We're holding strong.
20.